Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Rev, and this is the beginner's guide to Subnautica. And after taking that shot to the face, you wake up, you put out a fire, and you're screwed, laddie. You got nothing to do. You got very, very basic information on how to go, where to go, what to do. So what we're going to do is today, in this first episode, we're going to cover how and where to get the supplies to get your knife, O2 tank, what minerals look like, batteries, and your scanner. This first episode will help you get set so that you can start basically going out and exploring everywhere. It'll give you a very good shot. So first thing we need to do is get creepvine seed clusters, and the easiest and safest way, because if you go, we're on our little doohickey here, if you go straight out and you hit the seed clusters that are that way, they're surrounded by a crap ton, and it's a lot more aggressive, and there's radiation that direction. So what we're going to do is we're going to head exactly opposite, and we're going to get it this way. So hold on, because it's just a straight shot, and we'll be right back. So just remember, put the spaceship and the escape pod between both of those lined up between you, go straight out away from them, then we can, and then of course across the top of the water, then dive down here, and we've got our creepvine seed clusters. Now you want to make sure that you get as many of these as you can, because not only does it make silicone rubber, it also makes lubricant, and we're going to be needing a lot of those. You also want to make sure when you do this that you get 2s of everything. As you can see, whoop, need one more. And as a bonus, after I had found that, I went straight down, and oh look, there's minerals. You're going to be looking for these mineral deposits everywhere, because boom, silver. We're going to need that for other upgrades and other such things. So that's it, and let's head on back. Alright, so we've got our knife. We already have our knife down here. We have an air sac, and an air sac, all that is, and it's very easy to make, is some more of that silicone rubber that we got when we went and got our knife. And an air sac, is very easy here. Where is it? Alright, cured air sac. You need one of the regular air sac fish. They're the easiest ones to catch in this area, so you'll be using them to eat a lot of. At least I do. And then it's silicone rubber and the air sac. And then we need our fins, and we need our tank. So let's see. Whoop. So fins are 2 of the silicone rubber, and titanium and glass. And to get glass, it's very easy. Just drop down here. Oh good, the sun is up. There we go. So you just need to go and I've already grabbed a few. Let's come down here and grab some quartz, and if you see some easy fishes, see if you can catch them. Come here, come here, come here.
New creature discovered.
Yeah, alright. And let's see, he went into the 2 slot, so hit the 2 slot. Otherwise, if you hit the right click on your mouse button, you will release him. Okay. And the good thing about eating these guys is they give you moisture as well, not just food. As you can see there, but we're gonna have to drink of water anyways. It's all good. I do have a plan. So next up, after we've made our tank, which I already have, you can see right here with what I showed you, next up, and we've got our knife, is we're gonna need our scanner. Now for the scanner, you need to find copper and titanium. I think that's all it is. It's a really easy tool to make, but it is vital. Oh, tools. So, it's 2 titanium and a battery. And the way you make a battery is you go into your electronics section, and it's here. We've got advanced materials, basic materials, electronics. And right now this is all we have, which is the battery, copper wire, computer chip, wiring kit, advanced wiring. Oh, so much work ahead of us. Okay, so we've got our battery. It's 2 acid mushrooms and a copper ore. Now the ore you find just like all the others, and the mushrooms. So let's go see if we can find both real quick. Yes, we can. So the acid mushroom is right underneath you. It's these guys right here, 2 of those. And where is some ore? The hardest thing is to know what to get when you first start, because you have such a limited space, but more of that won't hurt. And we can go back there in a little bit. Alright, come on, it's around here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Alright, what are you? Oh, look at that. Another copper. Oh, we'll take that and that. Alright, and you want to be extremely careful about going in these holes, and I will tell you why in a second. Oh, look, and there's something for us to scan. Perfect. So more likely than not, what we'll do is we'll just start going along the floor here once we get our scanner done and start scanning everything we can, keeping an eye, of course, on our food and our health. That's the only thing that will slow us down. So, since we have our copper and our mushrooms, we'll make that. And basic materials, which is that big piece of crash, right? And then we go back down here to tools. And we have the scanner. Alright, scanner is probably the most important piece, because without it you can't build anything. So what we're going to do now is I am going to swim around, and as I find things to scan, because basically the easiest way... Ooh, picked up a signal. Oh, wow, that was nice. A little extra help there. Anyways, the easiest thing to do is start on the edges, like so, and this is what we're going to do until we find something we need to scan, and then I will be back. So hold on, folks, and we'll be back in 1 second. On my first little thing, ooh, we might get hurt. We're gonna come on down here real quick. Ooh, sea glide fragment. That is, what? That is the most important thing right now for us to get. Now, to use the air sac, see that? Yay! So that's the first one, so hold on. That's it, and to help you guys out, see? I'll try to show you the areas as we go through, so I'm off some more. Oh, here's another one. What are you, friend? Solar panel fragment. That'll be helpful for power. We build our base. Alright, like I said, I'm just basically doing a circle around the buoy. Alright, so there's the buoy. Here's something else. Hear that rumbling. Yeah. But, you see, we cannot do the blueprints until we get... Oh, and here's our next thing to scan. Until we get... the builder thing. And if you get extras like I just got here, you'll get titanium. Now we are right over on this bad boy, and we'll check that out when we're better geared, because I think the only thing in that is like some furniture. So just keep looking here. Alright, this is a deep one. And dangerous. Okay. And basically that's what we're going to be doing here. We're just going to keep going in circles. Oh! That's not good. So when those little buggers bite you, whip your knife out. You want to always keep that in mind when you are around those vines. You'll see them too. Little bloodsuckers. Oh, and now we've got something else to scan. Be real careful. Oh, another. Ooh, very important, very important. Yes! Alright, we're going to go back and see what it takes to make our sea glide. That is one of the most, again, another really important. So, alright. Hold on, we'll be right back. Alright, so let's see. What do we need? We need a battery, we need lubricant, copper wire, and titanium. Okay. I showed you guys how to make battery. Now, lubricant, the things that we got the silicone rubber from, that's how you make your lubricant. And I don't remember what was the other one. Oh, copper wire, that's even easier. And copper wire just means we gotta find 2 copper wire. Alright folks, so I'm gonna go find those things. You should do it the same. When we come back in our next episode, we'll take off from right there. And more likely than not, we're going to continue to scan. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want me to show all the early scanning stuff, because all we're going to do from now on is go in a rotational pattern until we can get a little bit further out and get a few more things, maybe the base, depending on what our patterns disperse. I know exactly where to go, and it is kind of deep, to get our first submarine, but we also need to get the device that actually builds submarines, and we haven't got that yet. So make sure you definitely want to tune in for the next beginner's guide. As always, I am the Rev, and remember, keep your heads down, your guns up, and if you've got some extra titanium, you can make a waterproof locker 4x4 storage that remains positioned in the water, which you're going to need the space, which I'll probably make one. Alrighty folks, and don't worry about making the beacon right now. I have no idea what the graph sphere is for. I tried using it and it caused a lot of bugs, so I don't use that. So we're going to stick to the things that I do know. And we might, as we go, if we find enough copper, start dropping beacons in good areas so we know to return to them, which is something else I would tell you to do. It only takes copper wire, which is of course 2 copper and titanium. That way you can drop it in exactly the areas where you want, or you can go on the wiki and get a map. So as always folks, keep your heads down, your guns up, and I'll see you again real damn soon.